The fall of the Western Roman Empire was not a sudden collapse, but a slow and prolonged decline. Rather than being destroyed overnight, Rome unraveled over centuries as internal weaknesses made it unable to withstand mounting external pressures. Contemporary observers and modern historians agree that Rome's fall was really a gradual dissolution. Internal decay, especially overtaxation, leadership failure, and military incompetence, left the empire incapable of responding effectively when new threats emerged. Two primary sources help us understand this decline. Ammianus Marcellinus was a 4th-century historian who lived during Rome's final period of strength. He observed firsthand the erosion of civic duty and elite responsibility. Zosimus, writing after the fall, blamed imperial leadership for abandoning traditional institutions and prioritizing private interests over public affairs. Politically, Rome suffered from a collapse of civic virtue. Ammianus describes leadership that preferred luxury and entertainment to governance. Libraries were shut like tombs, while philosophers and orators were replaced by singers and stagecrafters. The ruling class no longer viewed public service as an obligation. These political failures had serious military consequences. Rome faced increasing pressure along its borders from organized Germanic groups. By around 370 CE, the arrival of the Huns transformed the threat environment, pushing entire tribal confederations toward Roman territory. Rome's aging and dysfunctional military system was unprepared for this shift. The army failed not because of a lack of soldiers, but because of incompetent leadership. Commanders were appointed for political reasons rather than tactical skill, and Roman forces struggled to adapt to difficult terrain or respond to smaller mobile raids. Economically, the empire was collapsing under its own weight. Military costs increased as revenue streams disappeared. The loss of North Africa, Rome's richest province, was a devastating blow to the imperial treasury and made recovery nearly impossible. Rome's economy was further weakened by over-reliance on slave labor. Instead of encouraging innovation, the empire depended on a stagnant and unsustainable system that produced high maintenance costs and limited economic growth. These pressures led to widespread social unrest. Ammianus records that heavy taxation caused general unhappiness and riots, even resulting in the lynching of governors. The population lost faith in a state that demanded sacrifice but failed to provide protection or stability. In the end, Rome did not collapse suddenly. It dissolved. Political corruption weakened leadership, military failures exposed the empire's borders, and economic exhaustion drained the state. Although the Western Roman Empire ceased to exist, its legacy endured and continued to shape European society for centuries afterward.